top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got Plugs I Met 2 by Benny. So if you haven't seen my other Benny reactions, GRISELDA reactions, be sure to go check them out. I'm jumping right into it. Track number 1, When Tony Met Sosa.
You know, every time I come back, my shit ain't wrong.
We're gonna see.
Niggas be like, yo, hey, yo, you say this rap shit. I'm like, nah, this rap shit say me though.
Harry Fraud, let's go.
Need less trappers and more poets. I kept talking to hustlers, it's more heroic. It's the difference when you rise out of ghetto, come back and grow it. The game broke my heart in 3 places, I never show it. Close my eyes and the voice in my eardrums tell me for the feds come. To turn these breadcrumbs to a hedge fund. Gotta type to change your life when niggas survive shootings. You made it out alive, retired and drive Uber. I laugh at this whole shit, how I captured it so quick. Yeah, I ran the field with the passion of old Vic. Got dumb niggas broke cause money and accidents don't.
I ran the field, excuse me, with the passion of old Vic. So, you know that ATL Falcons era Mike Vick. Shout to Mike.
Traffic my flow just like I'm back to my old tricks. Been a young legend, I caught flashes in 06. Buttons on the driver's side make the passenger door flip. Yeah, I've been getting a little too accurate. I need new challenges. You know the rules, if you move backwards then you do calendars. For street niggas, I'm the new catalyst, but who fathomed it? My heroes in federal sweatsuits and New Balances. What's the outcome for niggas like me? Where do I land? I put a
what's that? That's that prison outfit, that prison uniform. Again, I say this all the time when I do my GRISELDA reactions. I never been in jail, don't plan to go, hope I'm never there, never cook drugs either. But is that the prison attire? Obviously the jumpsuit with the New Balances. I didn't know that.
On my wrist when the streets force my hand, bumping in an old beat from my city. We spinning blocks as pressure until we get the respect. You get your pops can only name a few rhymers who had it like dude got it. Make the list, huh? And I'm on the hills like shoe polish. I let niggas talk. All last year I was too modest. Whole gang up and my safe stuff like a Jew wallet. I pray for block boys who phones 1500 just to turn this shitty pumping into crispy hundreds.
I love these drums.
Rap, but don't forget we hustlers and how we used to bag dope up on empty stomachs. The butcher coming, nigga. Fuck niggas talking about.
I ain't mad at that.
Time I come back, my shit ain't one.
I ain't mad at that. I like those drums. You know what I mean? Very crisp drums. Right on to track number 2, Overall, featuring Chinx. You see my face, I had to like double back. Chinx drugs?
Yeah, these niggas can't tell me nothing about this rap shit.
Carry fraud every time, baby.
I don't showboat, you niggas know though. Me and Bono, minus Gina, we like Tony and Manolo. Your door showed us Frodo. I'm at the register like, what's the total? Since I kicked in the door, I've been a go mode.
That Bobo flow.
Question like, why you never smiling in your photos? The same reason Bobby went solo. This tech shooter slow-mo. I'm tipsy riding shotgun in a Volvo. My shit punch like Miguel Cotto. Let's go. Who went from whipping soft O's to late night talk shows? That getting frail. I get the mail in Dior robes. Lord knows my ear, neck, and my wrist all froze. Falls, rewards, go every trophy I wore gold. This magic that I'm making, Paris glasses was my major. It's hard to tell a butterfly from caterpillar stages. They made me the underdog. I'm glad them niggas.
Is it hard to tell a butterfly from caterpillar stages? So I'm gonna just say this, and it's just popped in my head as I'm listening. So far, this feels more concise. We're only 2 tracks in, so it doesn't even make sense for me to say this because we're only 2 tracks in. But I remember my Plugs I Met, or was that the Plugs I Met review that I did. By this point in the album, I remember there being a good number of features, so I'm glad it's just Benny so far. But we do have Chinx on this song.
And now it's hard to feel bad when I flash this little paper. Be a set.
Early, never late, money forever tall. I'm in it for the bank, we winning overall. Early, never late, money forever tall. I'm in it for the bank.
Go check out that merch. Top 5 Rap website. Click on merch.
Keep a chopper forever if I let it go. You know, follow me in the back, bring low. I ain't cuffing the trick, I let it go.
Yo, the way I blew up the weight, niggas thought I had a cake. Missed the extra 12 grams on every 28. I'm the hood Bill Gates, the black soprano estate. Been doing numbers out the gate, have been tripling as of late. You cross paths with the butcher, you know your fate. You gassed in my lap, niggas in his lyrical race. I'm trying to catch up to legends, playing chase. Kept my balance, make sure.
So, even though Benny's not doing the hugest performance, I'm gonna say this. I think Harry Fraud's performance on this is going to be underrated, because on my Plugs 2 review, I liked the project. Go watch it if you haven't already. But I did acknowledge it as a slight step down from Tana Talk 3. Well, a noticeable step down, but still good. But it's Tana Talk 3. Now, if these beats weren't this good, like the rapping on Plugs I Met 2 was probably better up until this point. We were hearing Black Thought, we were hearing, you know, a slew of people. I think this one would be viewed as less than Plugs I Met 2, or maybe or Plugs I Met 1, excuse me. I'm getting all thrown off here. I feel like this one will be seen better as Plugs I Met 1, or seen as worse if the beats weren't as good, because I don't think Benny is like spitting his best verses here. I like the flows, like his flows are dialed in. That's why I say I feel like I'm gonna like this better than Plugs 1. That's what I'm gonna just call it. That way I get less confused. Plugs. We don't gotta say the whole title. Then Plugs 1. Even though Plugs 1 was great, like he had those amazing features, like, but I like what Harry Fraud's doing on this, and I kind of read my timeline. I usually don't read my timeline when projects drop, because I like my first reaction to be real. Like, I don't want to have other people's opinions influencing how I feel. That would be unfair to y'all. But, you know, I did kind of see some comments about this, and folks were talking about they weren't feeling the Harry Fraud, this and that. Like, how can you not feel Harry Fraud production? And I like this beat. There's like this, I want to say like siren. If only I could notate what that instrument is. But I like it, and I think Harry Fraud is low key, on the lowest of keys, carrying this project so far. Let's jump back into it. I'm saying too much. Three much.
Ask the FBI about me. I'm the one that escaped. Dope dealer, fiends in my name and get the shakes. They look at my face and get the taste. I gave them that whip base. They promoted my mixtapes. It's Benny riding through the city with the Mary Woody.
Horns.
It's like a Derrick Henry. For my niggas, I go to trial. I'll share a kidney.
You hear that beat?
For jail, she said the prayer with me. Let's go.
Never late, money forever tall. I'm in it for the bank. We winning over.
I better stop fronting on Harry Fraud.
Money forever tall. I'm in it for the bank. We winning overall. I'm creeping in the like real flow. Keep a chopper for that if I let it go. You know, front them in the back, brim low. I ain't the cuff from that trick, I let it go. You know, I'm business savvy, so they throw them digits at me.
Okay.
These niggas wanna win, but don't know the business, daddy. Use a coach flight, me I'm lit, rolls down. What I mean is I got options, man, I control the ball. Catch him speeding in that cockpit with Gucci goggles on. I got hazers that got choppers, they put you on the wall. I'm well connected, ghetto accepted, very respected. These ignorant motherfuckers measure you by your necklace. Fuck what's in your pocket, nigga, what's in your bank? You ask them how to sketch your winnings, niggas draw blank.
He going in.
I need a porta potty. See, homie, on and on, we winning overall. Early, never late.
Okay.
Forever tall.
Okay, that was overall track number 3, Plug Talk, featuring 2 Chainz.
Plug talk, got my name off of drug talk. I've been glorifying how far we came, nigga. From the bottom. Yeah.
Is that the hook?
Talking plug talk, got my name off of drug talk. Y'all niggas wanna know about it though. Yeah. I only do it for the gangsters. Niggas telling me I saved it. $250,000 for a tour overseas. I'ma have to learn another language.
Yeah.
You the richest on the team, but you still work the hardest, make changes.
New flow.
I fucked around and got famous right when the dope game got dangerous. And my interviews talking
good
plug
timing.
talk. On my last album, I explained it. When a fork telling you to work like I can clean a sink out and then drain it. Real niggas underrated. That's why we never celebrated. True story, got a quarter from my plug on the day I got raided. Held it down, I ain't losing it. Leaky Toba can't prove it. You hear sounds of the pot scraping. Me, I only hear music. Cosign, I don't need one. I was a shooter, now I feed one. 100 bands in the fridge next to a stick of butter and Capri Sun.
Hey, 2 Chainz about to eat this. I already know.
Body like she work at Magic. It's since I'm rich, I deserve it. If she fuck a broke nigga, that's tragic. I flew her in from Houston. She listened to Scarface and Travis. Got the coat with the S on the jacket. Got the kicks from Bell Harbor to match it. And interviews talking plug talk. Got my name off of drug talk. Yeah. And interviews talking plug talk.
Nice little sample, little opera. What was that? Opera? Just a little share.
And interviews talking plug talk. Got my name off of drug talk. 10 toes solid, nigga. That's what they
Oh, here we go, 2 Chainz.
and interviews talking plug talk. Got my name off of drug talk. Yeah.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Bilingual and a multifaceted. Chris Kringle when I'm in my baggage. 100 feet above average. By 21 I was a savage. By 22 I had a foreign. By 23 I had crashed it. On 24s like mash burn. 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes sir.
Yes sir.
Club talk like a Tesla.
Yeah.
Ball her Uncle Fester. Did this with no effort. Put you in the hospital. Put logos on the stretcher. Glide on them like Drexler.
Yeah.
Slide on them like home plate. Man, you need to know the Colgate. Getting cheese like Colgate. I can make the folk rotate. I don't know. I tell you happy birthday on the wrong day. Turkey Bags was my best friend. Bodyguard was an FN. I need a good ride jet in. Yeah. And a foreign, that's my element. Got a scale to wear an elephant. Hellbound, but I'm heaven sent. And the bank bill billing me. Mean I'm laughing with the bag. Hit my plug on FaceTime. Make an order with my hands. Yeah. The interview's talking plug.
Okay. I wasn't really feeling the 2 Chainz verse like that. I mean, he had the funny parts, but I thought he was gonna go in. Benny, he was going in to me. 2 Chainz said his bodyguard was a FN. Ha 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 ha. Track number 4, Live By It.
Butcher coming, nigga. I know you got your gun on you, nigga. Fuck you gonna do with that though?
Besides, make me mad.
But I'm strapped with mine. It's about awareness and your reaction time. I gave hammers to little niggas who not responsible for them. The power of having a gun, a big obstacle for them. In every hood in the country, the cans flaring. The street niggas won't outlive their grandparents. What the fuck you supposed to do when it's hate that they got for you? And you easy to trace cause your face recognizable, I kept it straight, being fake was never.
It's like that Jay-Z bar. Got a face too easy to trace. Niggas' mouth got slow leaks. Had to hire a team of workers, couldn't play those streets. I see you. That's volume 1 flows.
Snakes never bothered you. Talk that tough shit. You never see me jacking it. Cause he clapping, make street savages, peace advocates. I'm on the West Coast with a bitch that's East African. I used to take a 9 out of brick and repackage it.
Shout out to my Habashas.
OGs put us on and we cherished it. Now I want my young niggas shooters like Pete Maravich. You shot up a crowd and thought you was gangster. But hit a kid cause killers don't go to shooting ranges.
Pussy.
You know my neighborhood dangerous. A record deal with
Yo, real spiel. Oh, you gotta rewind that. Benny, that's a real spit right there. Let's rewind that. What you say, killers? You niggas don't go to shooting ranges?
You shot up a crowd and thought you was gangster. But hit a kid cause killers don't go to shooting ranges.
Pussy.
You know my neighborhood was super dangerous. A record deal would get you lit, but a robbery would make you super famous. These new niggas just stop and pull it.
This nigga going in on this.
Innocence for a box of bullets. If it's work in the house, it belongs to the trapper. And guns on tour buses always belong to the rapper. My little man ride around strapped.
Wow. It's the best song so far, I'm gonna say this.
Knowing if he don't kill him, he coming back. But he said he good, cause he gon' handle that. Live by it, you die by it. Had mine on me wherever I was at.
Nice little dark beat, like that Derringer, like the Alchemist, atmospheric. Great job, Eric Frost. Verse 2.
Drop on that nigga and come from the hoes first.
Drop.
Follow the load first. That's what you call homework. See the dope.
That's the game. He said I got the drop on a nigga. It come from the hoes first. You wonder how niggas got the drop on you? He said it came from the hoes first. Like we just asked your chick. It wasn't hard, bro. It broke easy.
The shooter here, I sit back. Look, I get the drop on that nigga and come from the hoes first.
Facts.
Follow the load first. That's what you call homework. See the dope gonna lead you to the stash spot. When you see that padlock, you know it's a jackpot. Listen, for a minute, robbery was my new profession.
This nigga going in.
Pop up at your crib dressed like UPS man. Woo! Show me where the money at to get your next lick. And we don't even count it. On to the next lick. AR 15s, 21 LRs. The SK make the ground shake when it let off.
AR-15, 22 LRs. No, I guess you could have an AR-15 and 22 caliber. Not the strongest round out there. The 22, you know, you might knock a bird down, but you place any bullet, you place it correctly or incorrect, your target's gonna drop, bro. Unless it's a fucking bear or rhinoceros. So, yeah. We like the stick talk, you know. I go to the range here and there, just for fun. You know, I never want to have to bust my gun, ever.
AR-15s, 21 LRs. The SK make the ground shake when it let off.
Yeah.
Oil base trying to get them flakes like Kellogg's. But shooter said if he don't got his guns, then he fell off. Leave your head swollen with what I'm holding. This one know me way from Texas, reported stolen. Go and get a gun and start buying some jewelry. If you too shook to tote, then just hire security. My little man ride around strapped.
So I don't know what Benny was doing on this song. I don't know if he recorded this separate from the others. This song, like, this nigga just left Earth. Like, he's right here on this song, and the other songs he's here. Like, for whatever reason on this song, he just decided to go ham. So yeah, Live By It, my favorite song so far, the best song so far. And for track number 5, we have Talkin Back featuring Fat Joe.
Once you said you love me, yes you said.
It's a little hot. Let me turn my AC on.
She got the Harry from.
So I'm talking back.
Excuse me, huh?
Talking back. Somebody gotta go. So I'm talking back. It ain't gonna be me.
It's that coffee.
Don't put no faith in no nigga. Put no faith in no bitch.
That flute.
In the cell thinking about ways to get rich. All these chains on my neck and still a slave in a sense. Ben Frank on 100, but my face on a brick. You can't tell me shit unless you ring your paper. Bought the weight.
You said Ben Frank is on the $100 bill. My face is on the brick. You know that brick talk, that chicken talk. You know what I mean?
Took it out the stick on a mega bus. You grew around snakes, you relate to us. Looking out for niggas that I couldn't get a favor from. Shots hit you, doc, stick you with a staple gun. You not a gangster till they put you in the paper once. I know a gangster when I'm looking in the face of one. $1 million appetite, it's like I got a taste for one. I really had to clean this.
This beat is.
The boss, everybody
Who said these beats wasn't tight, bro? Listen to this beat. Listen to this.
30 bands worth of jewels on with seats and coach, nigga. No money talking to me, so I'm talking back. These hoes talking to me, so I'm talking back. Streets talking to me, and I'm
These beats is hard, bro. I don't know what y'all talking about.
to me, so I'm talking back. No money talking to me, and I'm talking back. These hoes talking to me, and I'm talking back.
Cartagena, that's what you got.
To me, so I'm talking back. I got you, my plug talking to me, and I'm talking back.
Chill with all that negative energy, cause I'll turn a negative nigga into a memory. Y'all been taking big L's since the enemy. Stuffing slang, serving your bucks for like 10 a key.
Whoa.
Being in that car, Harvey Weinstein.
So I don't think y'all heard that, and I accidentally restarted this song. Young Buck for 10 a key. Welcome to Cashville. If you know, you know. I won't break that down too far. That wasn't like the hardest of bars, but if you know, you know.
Talking back. Talking to me, and I'm talking back.
Chill with all that negative energy,
Cause I turn a negative nigga into a memory. Yeah.
y'all been taking big L's since the enemy.
Big L.
Stuffing slang, serving your bucks for like 10 a key. Track me in and out of car, Harvey Weinstein. Do that right up in the pot, gave him pipe dreams. And watch it spread like the Wuhan virus. Going dirty for the low like Wu-Tang Cyrus. No mask, we let it flame on camera. Mobbing niggas moving keys like a janitor. Gangs in New York, my niggas will pull a heat out. Don't put you if he pokes the right artery, he'll bleed out.
No money talking to me, so I'm talking back.
Okay. I was talking back. That beat is flames. You know what I'm saying? New York radio, you should be playing that for your city. Track number 6, No Instructions. Less features for sure, it feels like.
All my street niggas gonna pray to this.
I feel like by this time on Plugs 1, I was being disappointed by an RJ Payne verse.
We not connecting unless we get paid. Prison left me in rage. Knife work, Wesley and Blaine. They know I'm up.
It's a little slower.
Expect me to change. I plugged on both sides. Dope boy with executive game. All my OGs encourage violence. That's why I turn for guidance. My hood make you block look like the Virgin Islands. This half a brick, I'ma serve with kindness. With dope is color cut clarity. And the same when you purchase diamonds. This flow right here, I was the first to find it. I sold work and climbed it. My bitch ran the phone before she earned designer. This way of life, you can tell we perfected. Unhealthy connections.
He's like, nah, my chick was there with me shooting in the gym. She was running the phones. Then she got the designer. You was with me shooting in the gym.
Jump in the whip, open the roof up, and tell you anything except open the book up. I thought different. I read the Bible and the Quran. Wanna find them caught, I sat behind them federal wall. I made a promise to sign a letter to God, but I broke it when I came home selling Mexican raw. Shit, so don't look at me like I'm perfect. Y'all worship these rap niggas, turned this shit to a circus. My watch hitting, looking like I'm about to blow a circuit. Fans fly across seas to come and meet me in person. I still got flaws.
You said his watch got arc flash. You don't know what arc flash is? No, he didn't say that. He said my watch looking like it's about to blow a circuit. So if you know a little bit, a lot. I got just like a lot of random information about random things, but I did dive into, you know, electrical work. So he said his diamonds like it's about to blow a circuit. So when you're working on electrical work, one of the hugest risks is called an arc flash. That's like this beam of light that'll like burn you. Like it'll burn your skin, give you burns, and set you on fire too if you have on like the wrong clothing, like nylon or something. He said his wrist looked like it's about to blow a circuit. So I think he was kind of alluding to that type of bright flash, you know, diamonds hitting, diamonds dancing, or what did Dex say? Diamonds biting like Mike Tyson.
Relationships, I got wrong. I've been stabbed in the back. I got scars. Damn.
Ain't no motherfucker my whole crew rockin' golden relations. Fuck big nutty ass. Everybody rockin' golden relations. Crews running around that motherfucker like Mr. P. And Mr. P running around this shit. This shit out of control, man. Like, shit, I ain't never James the Cuban on motherfucker. Not turning motherfucker 15 to $1 a verse right now. Shit, I know your shit up, man. Your shit gotta be a 10.
Let's go. Dream big, just look what my team did. They try to box us in, it's like the game seemed rigged. It's real facts, and I used to trap where the fiends live. How he rap about cats, but don't actually squeeze heads. Okay, I see y'all believe these rappers. If you want my nigga, let them convince you to do what they never done, my nigga.
Facts.
They just trying to sell records, it's all the front, my nigga.
Facts.
But principles come first when you wanna bust, my nigga.
Facts.
With cold cases and no traces. Heard you said you could fuck with gang, now that's a bold statement. I'm like, how? You flow basic, hoes low maintenance. You got caught with the whole cake and you got probation. When they freed us about the cuffs, we bought froze bracelets.
What, you snitch?
Back to my fork on the side of the bow, scraping from the scramblers. Dodge cameras like old gangsters and the gamblers. Throw the dice across the cold pavement. Let's go. You not safe. This clip in my new Glock great. Long enough to do a drive-by for 2 blocks straight. I'll put money on your head from
that drum
and lead a murder unsolved like the Tupac case.
Wow.
Young, we was rugged, while home, we was bugging. And rats get their stripes stripped and tongues in the oven. When it comes to this hustling, I got funds in abundance. And I learned quick, cause a brick don't come with instructions.
Okay. A brick don't come with instructions. All right, so right on to track number 7, Longevity, featuring French and Jim Jones. Couple.
Hey, on some G shit. Looking back, I can't see how I was running around risking my freedom like that. Just a ball for a couple summers. I broke bread and shared plates with the niggas y'all call legends. Y'all too loud when y'all walk in the rooms. It's all presence. My body language just as loud as my voice, and they all catch it. All I do is look and I send them a small message. Now that's a bars, huh? Y'all little niggas got that word backwards. Phoenix, I rose from the burnt ashes. Trap full of burnt plastic. With a coffee blender, I could work magic. But I made a fortune off my first classic. Let me finish. Paranoia, that's what them felonies got me. I felt
You seem more focused on this one.
Longevity got me. Foreigns in my yard, got neighbors in my residence watching. I'ma be stunting like this until I'm 70 probably. Longevity, grind, and make sure your cash the strongest. But it's still about who lasts the longest. This real shit, I watch niggas cop trucks all hustling. Not luck, but only ball for a summer. Next one, they locked up. Longevity, grind, and make sure your cash the strongest. But it's still
I'm not looking forward to French Montana's verse, I'm not gonna lie.
Niggas cop trucks off hustling, not luck, but only ball for a summer. Next one, they locked up. Longevity.
Talking meals, I got 6 cash. Slick, Rick chain, mink drag. Pockets poking like Kim ass. My garage like 6 Flags.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip his verse. I never been the biggest French Montana fan. He kinda weak to me.
Real shit, I watch niggas cop trucks off hustling, not luck, but only ball for a summer. Next one, they locked up.
Jones.
And make sure your cash the strongest. But it's still about who lasts the longest.
Thought that was French Montana again. I was about to skip it.
Not luck, but only fall for a summer. Next one, they locked up. Longevity.
Hanging water, sipping in Miami and Vice. Jumping back on a jet with so much sand in my nights. It's the difference from the jets beefing with the hammers in sight. But every week somebody get killed, that's more candles to light. I'm screaming, call you better as I shake my hand with the dice. If you a hustler in the streets, well here's some candid advice.
Yeah.
It's an iPhone what to save it, you jammed it and right.
Same flow. You ain't switched yet.
Cooked up 1,000 grams of the white.
Go.
Seems to me you just a fan of this life. Plus your diamonds only dance when you stand in the light.
Okay.
Calamity strikes is usually when fortune is close. In the same breath, I know niggas that went from fortune to broke. New convictions turn to crucifixions. You know what I mean? For us exploiting people for their true addictions. So in turn they choose to.
It's beat perfect for Jones.
I watch the kids being lied to by computer addiction. I say that the gram is alive.
Propaganda.
As I cross my heart, I put my hand in the sky. Used to bake with that soda just like Canada Dry. Opponents in my way, then you just stand to the side. Watch them fall to the pride right before the fall of the rise. I remember those stacks took an enormous fall for the guys. I see mothers fall to the floor and call to the sky. Cause they get the call that he died. It's not our Lord that abide. Not at all. I'm fucking with y'all. Before I had the homies that start bucking at y'all.
Okay, yeah, Jim Jones ate. He been, word on the street is Jim Jones been eating like the past 2-3 years on his verses. Track number 8, Survivor's Remorse, featuring Rick Hyde.
In the middle of all this money, shows, clothes and hoes, you know, I still think about my niggas.
That Moosey got the Harry.
You know my type, I'm officially built. When I was 9, my mama sent me to the store to get the kids some milk. The beat is clean, I had to live through filth. Your dog will get you killed. For you to stand as tall, I gotta get you stilts. You got plans on getting rich, well consider this. The ones who expect the most favors ain't give you shit. I was the best cook, stepped and worked with my right and left foot before you even knew how a connect looked.
And so far, I like the variety that Harry Fraud is giving Benny. We've had a good amount of BPM variety. It's not just all one look. You know, he's not just giving Benny one look. So I do like that so far. Back to the track.
My pot game was textbook. Who sold more dope than us? Except push. The proof is how my neck
Who sold?
I tell my bitch to get dressed.
Who sold more dope than us except Push? Push a T is what he's saying. And the proof is how my neck look.
But I keep the same shit on. New 20 bands.
Well, Pusha T said the only rapper sold more dope than him was Eazy-E. So.
Cut. Remember when I told Black to give me your mission? He pulled up in 15 minutes to give me your biscuit. I thought about this rap shit and had to stick to the business. I changed my mind, he didn't. Now he throwing 20 in Clinton, and that could have been me. This supposed to be success. Then why the fuck I feel stressed out and guilt? I feel stressed out and guilt. Damn, cause I'm paid and all my niggas in the feds or the grave. That shit killed.
Yeah, Survivor's Remorse.
That could have been me. I think about.
So one of the rare times, you know, it's a little noisy. One of the rare times, you know, in 2021 where you get a rap song that the title matches the content of the song. The song is called Survivor's Remorse and the title reflects that, and vice versa. So, yeah. Nice, refreshing.
That could have been me. My name too, nigga. That could have been me. I answer every call from jail, cause that could have been me. Real shit.
In the cold, they get grimy out. They do you dirty for a kind of crowd. The OG's throwing bombs like a timing route. I'm more comfortable with my diamonds.
OG's throwing bombs.
Hoodie under army fatigue.
OG's throwing bombs like a timing route. You know, it's that pocket pass.
Jackets with the lining out. After that one little break, you ain't been popping since. My plug guarantee me 50 Greg Popovich. See, that could have been me. Stressed out, locking in. My young boy gon' pull up with that fire like he poppin' Knicks. Yeah, that would have been me calling collect. Telling my war stories to the vets. Free Hyde till it's backwards. Free Dark Low in the rest. My hood going through a crisis.
Dark Low, ARF.
Real niggas left. Ain't no fun.
You from Philly, huh?
Make it out your 20s, then you blessed. Got to change your situation when your mama ain't them stressed. If it's 60 when it's wholesale, it's 90 with the fat. Grab your pint and grab your scat. It get colder than Quebec. It could have been me.
supposed to be success, then why the fuck I feel stressed out and guilty? I feel stressed out and guilty. Foot on their necks, right where it's supposed to be. Over this hairy fraud shit, like the ghost of Chinx. I fucked my bitch until she soaked the sheets. I was destined to have a spot, guess at the top is where we supposed to meet. How we playing shit, you know, for keeps. At 1100 an ounce, they hit my house, that's when I broke the lease. They talk the street shit with no receipts, but thank God for the coca leaf and the flow that woke the streets. All I'm saying is that was us. You let our secrets out, but let your tears and get plugged up. Hit the trap and play this drug stuff, they gon' get a blood rush. I get a witness hit, fuck it, I get a judge touch, cause I never loved much. I just had a trunk full of trouble, enough dirt for a shovel, and 3 holes I had to juggle. What you know about visiting your family through a bubble, waiting on a court date like duffel? That's my nigga, that could've been me.
Track number 9, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, this for all the plugs I met.
Great production. Now we got a violin.
You can't forget the trenches. Yeah, you anything like me? Them hand-to-hand sales me. I'm one of them.
Harry Fraud.
Tell thank you. Got advice from my dog. I accept it cause it's love. He said we did the work. You giving too much credit to the plug. That was us on that corner, Montana and Tennessee.
He said we did the work, bro. You giving too much work to the plug. You giving too much credit to the plug. The plugs I met 1, the plugs I met 2. I'ma name my next album The Plugs I Met. Bro, we did the work. We did the groundwork. Go ahead.
Couldn't sell it theyself, they was hitting me.
Yeah.
I was 1 call away, I pull up with the drugs with me. And you don't know the pressure of owing the plug 50. Got a jail call.
Oh, fuck it.
Told me stay dangerous, take it easy. Was in the day room and couldn't believe he see me on TV. He spent money on this bitch every time he got work through. Cost 7 years and she only visited the first 2 days. Rappers in my genre wanna be me still. I'm too far ahead, it's easy to feel like I'm cheating when I read these deals. How can you live like this? It's gonna make them hate you. This will fuel them to get off their asses. I made them greater. You should thank me, nigga. Thank me.
You hating on this beat?
Y'all niggas should tell me thank me.
Something to watch, something to look forward to.
You should thank me. You should thank me. Somebody tell me thank
Got they homeboys in jail fucked
Y'all
up.
niggas should tell me thank
Like when you try to fix my shit. I rap about drugs, that's what I wanna talk about, nigga. Let me do me, nigga. You don't like my shit, turn my shit off, nigga.
At the table, racking my brain like how I'm back in the game. When it did that little bit, now my hoes ain't acting the same.
Little hi-hat.
I did them sentences without stacking no change. Getting high inside, knowing my pride ain't matching my wage. Let me take you back to that blue building, back in the day.
Yeah.
Why I trapped them 2 for 15 plus, that was my age.
Nigga.
On that little stage, 2 or 3 years, I mastered my ways. We would be the Jacksons, a yay if they gave our flex for the game. Let me take you back to that little pot, that little flame. Bring to a sports agency. We respect grinding, I'm signing offensive linemen and BMX riders. You wanna meet it with BSF and be a check rider.
Yeah.
Learning to walk again. Fought them in a robbery, they shot me. I'm back cocky in the jewelry that I bought again. They want me to post when I slide. They say I'm gangster. Trust me, it won't make us the gram, it's gonna make the papers. Thank us. Thank us. Tell me thank you. Tell me thank you.
So that was the outro. That was Plugs I Met 2. So I'm not mad at that at all. I think on 1 listen, I like Plugs 2 on 1 listen more than I like Plugs 1 on 1 listen. Plugs 1 had higher highs. I won't deny that. I mean, you had a track with Black Thought. You had so many great features on that album. Or EP, whichever it is. But on Plugs 2, I feel like we get more Benny. I feel like the features are less distracting for sure. Plugs 2, I mostly just remember as a feature type album. There were so many features. Or maybe I'm just remembering it incorrectly. But, you know, there were features on Plugs 2 here. They weren't distracting. They didn't take too much away. You didn't feel like they were outshining Benny. You know, even though they spit great verses. Jim Jones did a great job, as well as others. It still feels like a Benny project. And it still feels... It just feels a lot less like a bunch of tracks, you know, trying to get all your features on 1 project. Benny, he seemed a little more focused to me. Yeah, you still had the brick talk. You still had the chicken talk. You know, the plug talk. But... I feel like there was a less percentage of it. It was still very prevalent, but I feel like he threw more other stuff in there to keep the variety going. And these beats, you know, again, I usually don't listen to people's opinions or read opinions before I react or review the album, because I like to have my opinion be fresh and, you know, have it be an authentic opinion. I saw people saying that they weren't really feeling these Harry Fraud beats, and I almost forget in my head sometimes, I almost forget that Harry Fraud came up with Chinx and French Montana, and like that was his era when he came up. I nowadays I just remember Harry Fraud for his work with Currency, because those are like some of my favorite, you know, works. But you know, it is nice to hear Benny, you know, kind of a new generation guy. Not new generation, you know, he's of the same age as guys like French and Chinx, but you know, came up rap-wise in this generation, bringing back Harry Fraud, keeping that New York connection. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, I like Plugs 2 more on one listen than I like Plugs 1. It's going to take some time to see which one I end up liking better. Plugs 1 obviously has the great highs, but I'm not mad at this whatsoever. If I had to rate this on one listen, I get this 3.5, maybe even 4 stars. I just have to give it more listens, and that's just me being completely honest. I can't honestly rate this on one listen. But if I had to give you a score or a number, I'd give 3.5 to 4. What did you think of this project? Were you one of those folks who thought it wasn't as good, or did it meet your expectations? And also, artists, be sure to submit your album for review at top5rapwebsite.com. I will review your album just like I did this one, or I can take a week or take a couple days, listen to it, and just do a regular review. So we can do the song by song reaction or the review. So just go to top5rapwebsite.com, click on the menu, click submit album for review, and it's pretty self-explanatory from there. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching, and this is top5rapwebsite.com. Peace. Oh, shout out to Benny, shout out to Griselda. Peace.